Okay, Pete, this is Mike Arias coming to you from what used to be sunny Savannah, Georgia. Not so much today. Quite overcast, and as you can see on the windshield, lots of drizzles. But I figured I'd start with the just the ignition of the engine here. There you go. This is all stuff that, like you said on the phone, you already know about. That's right, trunk is ajar, and there's a reason for that already, and I'm going to show you in a second. There's our mileage, 27,500 miles, just as represented, I'm sure, online. Now, we got, this is currently being driven by my finance manager. So immediately off the bat, I thought it was worthwhile to mention, because it just, you know, none of these guys, it's, you know how it's, you're in the business, it's a status thing. None of these guys are going to drive any kind of slug around town. They want to be seen in style, which, as you know, this black Taurus is sharp enough to qualify as such. I'm telling you, I can't see many blemishes or inconsistencies or any problems, any cracks in the finish. You know, even the front end here, I think there's a little bug juice right here. Does that qualify? Admittedly, it's still a little tough to see just because of the rain, but you know, I've been doing this for a while. Scratches, any kind of major defects would show up still. And on a black car, let's face it, raindrops or not, you're going to be able to see that stuff. Tires, let's see. Right here are our wheels. I can tell you, without equivocation there, Pete, hopefully you can hear me, it's getting a little windy out here. These wheels are also pretty good. Whoever drove this was probably not a woman. I hope you don't mind the gender-specific comment there. A little joke, of course. The tire tread, you can see that. It's pretty decent. Here's my fingertip. So, you know, you got plenty of tire life on these. Let's see. The chrome on the mirror backing looks like it doesn't have a scuff. Let's see here. All right, I found one. You got a couple little, I don't know if you can see that. Right here. Can you see it? And underneath, let's see, right there, you got a couple little hairline type scuffs, which probably could be buffed out or at least minimized. But man, you got to look real hard to find this kind of stuff on this car. All right, rear tire and wheel, same thing with the tread. Same thing. So even tire wear so far, that's what it's telling us. Again, there aren't any kind of scuffs or blunting of the lip of this wheel, let alone the entire wheel. I mean, this car is in some solid shape. Okay, here's a little scratch. You can see it immediately. That one kind of sticks out a little bit, but here's my thumb. This is how big it is, right? My thumb tip. So I'm no giant, so that's an average size thumb you just saw there. But again, it's probably something, my thumbnail barely catches it, so that'll be hard to minimize with just buffing. But as it sits, I mean, geez, it's a scratch. Okay, here's a little longer scratch line. Now this one, here's my hand there. So it basically is the length of my hand from the fingers, my ring finger to my wrist. It's longer, but however, it's not exactly, I bet you that comes out in buffing. So, can't guarantee it. Now, you might have realized by now, with some of these, I'm getting really, really tic-tacky. This is on the plastic above the exhaust. So, that's just some plastic scuffs. You know, we can probably minimize that. Minimize. I don't think it's going completely away. It's another scratch right below the Ford emblem on the trunk. Does that make it clear right there? You can see that running this way. This is, again, I believe that's something that we could probably get buffed out. It doesn't feel deep at all. Thumbnail hardly catches it, so. But these aren't exactly scratches that jump out and say abuse. You know, these are just, you know, you'll do the same thing in the next few years as you drive the car, most likely. That is, I don't know what this is. doesn't even seem like a scratch. Might be just glue. Yeah, it's kind of a fine scratch, but you know, I think once this car is, I think the drops are actually catching along it. So once the car is clean and dry, you probably won't even see that. So here's that trunk. Wanted to pop the trunk. No cadavers. You know, no contraband, nothing of the sort. It's a clean trunk line. It's I just thought it'd be worthwhile to show that. And this car, again, if I haven't stated it enough, I'll do it again. This car is in wonderful shape. Let's see if we can find any problems with the roof here. Let's see. On the driver's side, passenger door, there's a tiny scratch here. There's again a little bit wider than the width of my thumb again, and that's a minor. Let's see, can you even see it here? See it like there? That's just, again, I think that probably comes out in the buffing on detail. Yeah, Pete, I'm trying to be exhaustive here, but I'm really stretching. There's the chrome backing of the, that's, by the way, that's not a blemish there in the corner, that's a reflection of me. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with these mirrors at all, which is, that's kind of a rarity on a pre-owned vehicle, right? At least the backs of the mirrors are usually kind of beat up in some way, let alone the front end. But no, I mean, this is, you've got some really handsome lines on this thing. So, and that's about the story there. I guess, well, let's go inside. Let's go inside, and I don't want to blow you up ad nauseum with all this minutia, but I mean, you know, better more than less as far as what you're trying to accomplish here. You know, the interior, the leather, and the accompanying leatherette for the bolsters and the side patterning, there's nothing wrong. There's no holes, no rips, no tears. The carpet is fine. It's in great integrity. Let's see. Door panels. Same thing, passenger side, front row. Yeah, I mean, there is nothing wrong with this vehicle, other than the fact that I guess you could argue and say, well, it's got 27,000 miles. That wouldn't exactly be fair to say now, would it? But no, as far as a pre-owned vehicle, I mean, this is in good of a shape as you're going to see. And oh, by the way, no sunroof. For your larger frame, I guess that benefits you as well. So there you have it. It's a beauty, as I'm sure you were hoping, and hopefully we can have you down here in the next couple of days, and it'll still be around. So let me know. Give me a shout after you get this video. I'm sure you will. And oh, I found one more, Pete. One more. Actually, no, I didn't. False alarm. That came right off when I rubbed it. A little bit of wax. That's all. So take a look at it. Give me a shout. See what you think, and then I'll be talking to you very shortly. Hopefully, it's a little sunnier where you're at in Charlotte today. Talk to you soon. Oh, email MARIAS at lynchauto.com. MARIAS at lynchauto.com if you want to email me anything. But of course, you got my phone number, 912-920-5090 is my direct number. Talk to you soon.